I think I'm live. I'm not daytime today. I don't think that's because I haven't watched the soaps yet. I took a nap. James Law Jr. said he was tired and he took a nap. That's what I did. I was like, night night, bitches. It was nice and cool in my house for a change. It feels so just calming. I'm good. I'm good. We'll see who comes on. Extra connections. There we go. There we go. There's my hair still in my ponytail. Save. This weather is 1,000% better than it was this time last week. Oh my God, this time last week I wanted to die. Like literally I wanted to die. I could have died. But today is much more manageable. Oh, I got a fan on me now. But it's not as bad as it was. Oh my goodness, you guys. It was brutal last week. Brutal. We'll see where he comes on. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a weird time for me to be on. I usually am not on. Okay, so I did all that. See if anybody comes on. I'm just not on at this time. So I have one person watching and 2 likes. Sure, I'll take 2 likes. The impetus for this is I'm doing a lot of promotion right now. If you're following me on social media, I am posting a lot of stuff. I'm finally had a chance to kind of pull a lot of stuff together and pull things together, and I have some direction, and I'm just like, okay, it's time to really promote it. Hi, Matt. Handsome Matt. Yeah, I'll see who's here. He was here. I'll stay on. I'll only stay on for him. If no one comes in, I'll just go away. But I usually come on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But the impetus for anybody who's watching this later or now is that I really am starting to start to promote the stuff that I have. I had to delegate some responsibilities because I have all this growth that happened. That is a good thing to have. You have growth happening. So I had to let go of some stuff, cut some stuff out, put some stuff aside, rewire my thinking is what I had to do. I had to go in and go, okay, James, let go of certain things, which is always hard to do. I'm a Taurus. It's hard to do. There's certain things it's hard to let go of, and there's other things. And to let go of certain things, I had to find something that could replace it that would work for me, and I did. I found a couple of things. And last time was my first recording in 6 months with some people, and that was so much fun. I forgot how much I missed it. I was so glad to do it. The actors were wonderful. We recorded a promo. It was hilarious. Everybody was so happy to see each other and hear each other. I was like, I have another one tonight at 7. I'm like, I forgot how much I love doing this. I was doing it almost every other day. I was doing recordings about 4 times a week. I had different casts going, and I was in the heyday of like the pandemic. Everybody's lives are kind of go back to normal, so now it's slowed down. But I hadn't done it. It was like, oh, I love doing this. I forgot how much I love doing this. But it was such a great experience. So it's re-energized me in terms of promoting my songs, promoting my books. In a chat, someone has suggested that I really pushed my audio dramas. I didn't know I had that many, and I have 16 out there. I did not know that. I believe I'm the leader of all audio dramas. I know that I know like the ISAs know that, I know that the Emmys, I know, but like the lay person out there who doesn't know, it's like, James, get out there and start promoting. So I took their suggestion, because I do listen to people, I do their suggestion, and I first put out a little flyer with all the lists, but they asked me if I could do like spotlight each one and a little bit about what the show's about, which I think is a great idea. So I only have 16 to do. So I'm going to do 6. I'm going to do that over the next couple of days. That's a project I'm actually looking forward to doing, kind of excited to do, because my audio dramas are hitting. Hello, Randomly Ronnie Jr. It's growing. My counts are growing. Everything is growing. And I was like, why am I not promoting enough? I mean, trust me, I promote. You guys know that I promote. I'm out there, but I'm still, even with my promotion, I'm still not promoting enough. I'm actually, I'm going to now focus on certain promotions. That's what happens when you grow. When you grow, first, here's the thing. So you're busy always trying to grow. That's number one. That's the whole thing. Try to run. Then you grow, and then you have the next step, which is, that it's the next step. And the next step is getting it out there. Hello, Mel from New York. My friend's there right now to go see A Strange Loop at the Lyceum. I'm so Lyceum. I'm so jealous. I miss New York. I miss New York so much. But it's funny. So you're so busy. I'm a natural worker bee. I'm a natural. It's like, get in there. I wrote 4 songs last night. Like, I'm always writing and producing and casting, and I'm always doing that. But it's like, then the next step is promotion. I've had several folks come to me, of course, who want to be my either managers or PR people. And I'm sifting through the offers, because that takes somebody. I'm not an average person in terms of my work. I do a bunch of different things, and so I've met with a couple who don't get me. They don't get me. They try to get me to choose one thing. I'm never going to choose one thing. This is not going to happen. My life is multiples, and it's just so. I gotta find somebody who gets the essence of James Lott Jr., that he does multiple things. It can all be tied together, and you can work it out. I do have a definite point of view, but it takes time. But it takes, some people don't see it. Some people can't see it. And also, Ronnie's from New York. Also, he's a New York person. And so it's a happy growth thing. It's a happy, like, oh, I should really push these, because people are finding out stuff of mine without me even like having to worry about it. So I'm learning that. So I'm trying to, I have over 60 books. I do, and people are like, "You have over 60 books?" Like, yes, I do. I have over 16 audio dramas. I have over 10 albums. I mean, like, all the stuff that I'm now amassed a collection of work. So now it's about promoting the collection of work. And so I love to get someone in New York. I love you guys to talk about New York. You guys talk about New York, have a good time. I like that. I love New York talk. I'm all about New York, so I love it. And so I'm just trying to now showcase, this is what James has done the last 8 years, 13 years, 15 years. I got in the business when in 97 is when I did House. I can't do math. That's 15 years. So 15 years. 15 years. That's what I've been in this business. And officially full-time in this business since 2009. That's, oh my God, 13 years. I just can't. Well, here's the thing, Mel. So I have almost as many books as James Patterson. Almost. He keeps putting out books too. I said I wanted to be the James Patterson of books. The James Lott Jr. That's kind of my joke. And he had, because I have co-writers also. So he has a few more books than I do, and I started later. So, but he started early. But I just and mine because I have short story book, mine's short books. So anyway, so it's kind of so I'm heading towards him. But I think Stephen King still. I don't know. I think he has more than me still. I think I love some Stephen, but yes, I have co-writers, and these right. I have more books coming out. I have two of my books right there. Two of them are right there over there on my keyboard. But I think I have. But yeah, I have 60 books. I know I have 63. I think 62 or 63 books. And that I was like, how many have I done? So I got to find a way to showcase them. I have merchandise now, and so I just added a new line for GHWDs. We have a new logo. I love it, and new merch. And I posted. It's funny because on Threadless.com, it's JLJ and Threadless.com. On Threadless.com, you're able to just pick whatever you want, and then you can make it. I made a pillow. I had a picture of it. I'm like, I like the pillow. I might get a pillow of my show. It's so funny. It's only men in this chat room. I've never had a show where it's just only men in the chat room. That's crazy. I have no women in the chat room. That is so interesting. I've never had that before. I didn't think on any of the shows I've ever done ever. I don't think any shows I've ever done. I mean, soaps or anything. It's 3 people watching, and it's 3 people in chat room, and it's 3 men. That's a first, kids. That is a first. I can't believe it. That's so weird. It's so funny. I see. I know I should do an all male Zoom one day. I know I've done shows where it's male panels are on. I've done shows with all men. But that's so and then Lakeisha said we got a woman. It's I'll be alone. It's a manly hour. That's actually hilarious, Mel. No, come on, women, come on in. I've never seen it before. I'm like, that's really crazy. I'm like, the more the merrier. Everybody come on in. I mean, women, everybody. But it's just so funny that I've never had it where it was just guys. I've had it just women, of course. But yes, the male view. Oh my God, that would be. They tried that already, didn't work. They had the wrong host. No. But yeah. So, but I have new merchandise out there. So I have merchandise. You can get merchandise out there. My favorite sausages, Matt. Don't get me started about sausages. Don't get me started. It's been a while since I've had sausage in my life. That's a whole nother story. Yeah, Nikisha is formidable. That's right. She is formidable. So yes. Anybody named Moore, like Tony Moore. I was just talking to my chocolate twin, Tony Moore, who was actually near my neighborhood, actually. But then the traffic is so bad he couldn't stop by. So yes, it wasn't. It didn't work out. It's jljmedia.threadless.com. That's what it is. I put it all in my description right now. If you look at the description underneath this video, I put everything in there. I'm like, it's been 2.5 years since I've done anything. So yes, I've been very open about that. I've tried, came close a couple times. Thought I was gonna get some, and didn't work out. So I'm like, yeah, there you go. So it's kind of crazy. About buns this summer. Okay, you had to, okay, too many buns this summer. That's so funny. There you go. I ain't got that either. Shit, I ain't got that stuff. I have one person who keeps calling me once in a while, then disappearing. I'm like, when should we get together? And all of a sudden they're gone. And they come back a week or so later. Like, hi. So I think they must be a pod person. They just kind of come in the mists, then they leave and they come back. But that's kind of how that works. But LA is crazy. Well, so I didn't even get the monkeypox vaccine because I'm like, I have no prospects whatsoever in the near future. So I'm not even worried about it. I don't talk to nobody. I don't go by I don't see anybody in person. I don't go out to clubs or nothing. So I don't do that stuff. I'm way past the age of all that stuff. So I don't know how I'm gonna meet anybody because in LA, because I'm like, I don't do nothing. I don't do any of this stuff. But that monkeypox is nothing to play with. I know somebody who has it, and it is. And I never had chickenpox, so I never had any childhood diseases except I got mumps when I was 29 years old. It was crazy. But see, I get the weird stuff like Bell's palsy. I get scarlet fever. You know, I get the major stuff. I get whooping cough. I get all that stuff. I don't get childhood disease. But I didn't get measles or anything like that. I am 53 years old, 53 years old. I'm very proud grandfather. We're almost 5. My new grandchild's coming in January. And that's what we're working it out. My hair is long. I got a ponytail. Oh, that's my 42. Okay, happy birthday. I'm a Virgo. Virgo season. Virgo season is in. You're young. 42's young. I remember 42. That's like 11 years ago. Everybody here's young compared to me. All you guys are all youngins compared to me. I remember those ages. I do. Oh, thank you, Matt. Yay. Nice little super chat. Thank you. Your $2 will go towards something. I don't know what yet, but it's going to go towards something. Someone gave me something the other day, and I went towards my graphic designer. I was like, thank you. I said, I'll take that and give it to that person. See, I don't do the apps anymore. I'm off the apps. They did nothing for me. They used to work. They used to was, but in LA, they don't work anymore at all. So I just left them all. I'm not on any of them. They didn't, literally dry as the Sahara Desert. Nothing. So I was like, I'm done. So I must be ugly or something. I was going on there. I was like, I'm done with that. But yeah, so back off of that conversation, but back to just promoting, and I need to promote myself a little more and a little differently. And I know that I have no shame to promote myself. That's the thing. Black love. I love myself. I always love some black love. There's always time for black love. There you go. We got Melton telling business in here. He's all like, okay, well, there you go, kids. You're working it out. But no, it's as a black man in America, as a black man in Hollywood, we have to sometimes work a little harder to get our work out there. Or Black women in America, or Latino man in America, or Indigenous man in America, or a gay person in America of color. It's a little harder for some of us, so I know we have to get it out there. And so I'm just like, we gotta let them know that we have a lot of people out there doing great work, just not getting enough shine. I love that the Emmys last night, a lot of Black folks and brown folks won awards. That was very cool. It was all mixed in, because there are also folks, I love Gene, whatever, I love them. Billy Eichner. I have my own feelings about Billy Eichner. I'm not even going to express them on here, because I'm not going to turn this into what's my word? I'm not going to turn this into something like that. But I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I won't be seeing his new movie, so that's a whole thing. I have no interest. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about that. But the Emmys, I like that it was spread around. So I love Gene. I love Gene Smart. So I'm glad she won. I love Hacks. So I love that it was spread around. That people, other that the folks with Squid Games won. I'm so glad they won. So it's like it's very interesting. Today's your special vintage. So when you are, I will take that, Mel. I actually will take that. You win for best comment in here. I will take that. I'm here, but most of you going to listen. Well, thank you, Cherie. Are you like at work or something? You like to be quiet? Shh. I talk loud. Hi, Latasha. Loud. I will take that, Mel. You get best comment for this show too. I always get best comment on my shows. You get best comment. I love Hacks. I love Hacks. The cast is amazing. The writing is smart. It's actually funny. I just love Jean Smart. Designing women all the way up to everything. 24, everything she does, I love her in. Big Thunderstorm. Oh my God, Cherie said that here. So I'm happy, but I'm glad that it was also spread around to Squid Games and Abbott Elementary and Succession won a few, and Ted Lasso won a few. I like that it was kind of spread around, because the Emmys used to be always like. And I love Keenan's comments about Friends and living single. A little quick comment. I love that. I was like, well, there you go. But yes, I don't want to turn this into the Black Hour, because I will get blackity black in here, but I don't want to do that. But I'm ready to see other works. I'm watching a show called Mo, which is on Netflix. And it's a hilarious show. It's hilarious. And it's different. And it's just different kind of people. You're seeing different folks together. and it's really funny. So it's called Mo. It's on Netflix. I'm ready to see people of color just in lead roles, doing lead stuff. I'm ready to see people of queer. That's why I loved Fire Island? It was such a great. The leads were of other colors and other races we don't see very often, but it was a diverse cast, but it was like regular issues. And I love that. I want to see more of that in my men and my women and everything. I just want to see. I want to see Kenan Thompson's the bomb. He's a national treasure. We should be protecting Kenan Thompson. There's some folks he's like a Neil Patrick Harris. They're good hosts. They're just great hosts. Fire Island was really cute. I thought it was really cute. I've never been to Fire Island. But I love that it was Asian, it was Hispanic, it was Black, it was white, but the leads were Asian, and there were different kinds of Asian, not just one. I love that. We just never see that, but we see that they're regular folk, like everybody else. Representation matters. And I won't get into my whole diatribe about this whole thing about Little Mermaid being Black and how white folks are losing their shit. I'm not gonna do that either. There's so much. I turn on the news, or I go on Twitter, and there's so much coming at me that I have to I can't comment on everything. I can't comment on everything. Yes, Shirley Ralph, who's my friend, who I work for as an organizer, won last night. I sent her flowers this morning. I know she got them. She is love and light, everything lovely, and in real life. And I love her kids, Etienne and Ivy. They're all super sweet, super nice. I love going in there to help them out. I have helped them out I've been their organizer for the last couple of years. So Shirley has supported my career. I support hers. So for her winning, I felt personally, because I know everything about her. So because I've been in her house, her bedroom, I've been everywhere. I feel like I won because she won. I feel like I won. Oh, she's on streets on. Now we're talking food now. Come on, folks. Bacon is good in the oven. Bacon baked in the oven is good. But I have an air fryer now. My air fryer is everything. My air fryer is everything. So I'll do that. But yes, I don't want to go on these diet. I'm supposed to be promoting my work. I don't want to go on these diatribes. There was a Kenan and Kel moment. There was. It was brief. It was a brief moment. It did happen. You're probably find it on YouTube. I'm sure somebody clipped it on YouTube. But I don't want to sour people's stuff. I wanted to promote myself and my work. And that's my whole point, is that people of color, a lot of folks of color who are doing great work, who are doing work like anybody else. Blackity black, there's Flow Boys. Black, black. Okay, get off the sausage, folks. I'm not getting no sausage, so I don't even want to talk about it then. But I love my air fryer. My air fryer is everything. I love my air fryer. But anyway, we're saying like Flow Boys is a Black content creator. He's an ex-AfterBuzzer like I am, content creator, ex-AfterBuzzer like Randomly Ronnie Jr. We're all ex-AfterBuzzers who, out there trying to do our own thing, and we're people of color trying to do our own thing, and I think we need to continue to support that. Flow Boys is here, Sheree. Yes, he's here. He's stopping through. I'm gonna see him tomorrow for lunch. Yeah, I'm taking him to lunch somewhere nice. But I just think that we have to kind of support each other like we would support anybody else. A lot of times we'll support everyone else who's rich and famous and all that stuff. It's like, well, no, we need to support also us too, and lift our projects up. And whether you watch our projects or not, a retweet's still good. A like, a comment, a share. We're trying to promote myself. We're talking about people of color. You know me, Flo. It's always people, either food or people. They're talking about sausage and bacon. And also live. I'm always live. That's something else. But I am live. Yeah, we're gonna have a lunch date. I'm taking him out to lunch. I'll take my straight man out to lunch. I know how to handle my straight men's. My straight Black men, especially. I know we do. We do our little shorts. I always record. He knows I always record. Everything's content. Everything's content, Matt. Everything's content. But like Flo and I live close. Tony and I were talking today. If Tony lived closer to me, I would see him more also. We were saying that. We totally would. We live so far away from each other. That's not even funny. In LA, it's just, I don't live in the valley. I'm not going to the valley if I don't have to. They don't come to me either. Thank you guys. You know what's funny, Albert and Cherie? I recently came to terms. That I'm a YouTuber. Thank you, Flo Boys, supporting the homies. Thank you. Matt and Flobo today. Thank you. Your $5 will support something in my organization. I love that. Thank you. So we got $7 going so far. My Cash App is also up. You want to do Cash App instead, which some people do. And other things. I just driving in LA is so tough. Like Tony was in Marina Del Rey, Flobo, today. I said, Marina Del Rey, he goes, yeah, I'm by your house. I go, you're not that far away. He goes, oh, I'm not. He looked at me, he goes, I'm not. People in LA, they live in their area, and that's all they know. I was like, I'm like literally 2 cities over. But then the traffic was so bad, he had to get back to go work later. He couldn't stop over. It was too late. But I was like, I know where you are in Marina Del Rey. I know exactly. I know, Albert, you support me. Thank you. It's like and I support you and your work. Albert Bostic's another, not AfterBuzzer, but he's another content creator, folks. So follow him too. Content creator of color. Follow him too. Randomly Ronnie Jr. is a content creator of color. Follow him too. We're all these content creators of color. But you also support Matt, because Matt is an ally of content creators of color, Spectrum Celebrity Events. So support them also. Matt's a big supporter of mine, so he's my pretend boyfriend. So but let's support everybody who's in here doing their shit. And I just think I realized I'm a YouTuber. I always thought that was a weird thing. I'm a YouTuber. I never really thought of it before. So yeah, so one of these days, I was up for a YouTube award years ago once, and I didn't get it. Well, at least you do try, Matt. There are some folks who just ignore it. They don't care, or it's not a big deal, or whatever. See, Albert Bostic, you're popping up. You're popping up all over the place on our YouTube feed now, she says. That's that algorithm. Because I had Albert on my shows. That's why. Albert did 2 of my shows. I'm telling you, that's probably why it's starting to populate, because once you do more stuff, then more stuff comes around. YouTube is like a video game. They have several levels of everything. But we're always great for allies. I'm always great for allies. I'm half white, so I'm part white. So I'm 47% white in my DNA. I have white grandparents, white cousins. I love my white folks over there. I love them. They're great to me. So I'm not like that. I'm not like this super black, that's it person. I'm also Latino. I'm all those things. I'm Caribbean. I'm all these different things. I'm indigenous. I'm all these things. So I'm like, not that at all. But I will always push for people of color content a little harder, featured on my shows, because but we should always support allies, should always also lift them up too. If they're lifting us up, we should, and Matt always does lift me up. So I have no, I want to get there, Matt. I'm actually gaining. I have the last 2 weeks, I've gotten more subscribers than I have in a while. So it's getting there. My next step is 5,000. Oh yeah, we did. Well, we found out why, Albert. You're a Leo, I'm a Taurus. Of course we butted heads. Of course we butted. And Cherie's Caribbean, so is Flobo. Flobo's Caribbean. Just like me. I'm more Puerto Rican and St. Eustatius. He's also. And the Fun Chasers who are on here are allies also. They just hit 1,000 subscribers today. So yes. Follow the Fun Chasers for all kinds of, they have good food stuff, good travel stuff. They went to a place called Intercourse. It don't matter, Fun Chasers. You are still, shorts are in right now, and you got 1,000 subscribers. So now you unlock some stuff. You can do all kinds of goodies now. That's still an accomplishment. We love it. We take all the wins. Every win counts. Every win counts. Every win counts. It does. I want that 1,000. I want that 1,000K plaque. I do. I want it like not even funny. All this time we thought my girl was Portuguese mixed over, and then she was Swedish. Isn't that weird? I didn't know I was mostly Scottish. Apparently, I had no idea. Exactly, Randomly Ronnie Jr. Most big companies only uplift the celebrities. And everybody else, now Flobo is a Spotify person. He's on there for Macmania. But it's like we have to support each other. We have to support each other. We have to. That's what we gotta do. Like I said, Matt and his husband do celebrity spectrum events. They're not a big business. They're a small business that does celebrity events. You know, we all started somewhere. We're all been in this business. We're all working it out. The Fun Chasers have kind of ended into this thing. Well, you're right. Well, Ronnie, you've been around for a long time, but you're also there towards the beginning of AfterBuzz too, in the early years. But see, what's funny is I didn't. 2 years ago, I only had 300 subscribers. You live near Intercourse? Hey, Fun Chasers. Matt lived near Intercourse. They went there, Matt. They went to Intercourse. It's a really funny little town. They went there. From Blue Ball, Pennsylvania. That's hilarious. No, but I had only 300 subscribers 2 years ago. Now I'm over 3,100. But I didn't put a lot into it. I had a YouTube channel. I was like, I didn't do much with it. But then now it's like when I started putting some energy into it, then it started to grow. So, but we're talking about Blue Ball, Pennsylvania, and Intercourse. I'm like, okay, you guys are all, this is crazy. But the actual city, because someone had brought it up on Twitter, and I was like, I know folks who went there, and I put the Fun Chasers link on there, and they're like, oh my God. I was like, I went to Hell in the Cayman Islands. It's a little place called Hell, Cayman Islands. And this guy dresses the devil, and it's all these hell stuff. So I went there, you know, like, exactly. Yes, sure, of course. Everybody with their channels going. Yes, Flobo Boys, you're not washed up. You're not a has-been yet. Some stuff has dropped out. You can't be a wash or a has-been at your age yet. It's too young. You haven't gone through enough yet. We have ebbs and flows. You're in the middle of a ebb. It's gonna be a while like ebb. You're in the middle of an ebb, but you're not washed up. You're just in the middle of an ebb. That's all. Until you get the flow again, and the Flobo. I don't know, you hate me. Yes, the Amish Dutch. I've been to Amish country in Pennsylvania. They have some good breakfast. You'll say again, some good old breakfast. They do. Mm-hmm. So Albert, Ronnie used to be at AfterBuzz like I was, and Flobo used to be at AfterBuzz also. You were never was. You're used to was, never was. Exactly. You can't be a has-been if you never was. No. That's not what I said. You're not gonna put words in my mouth. Oh, Sheree. Okay, Flobo. She's like looking for new talent. She's a delight. We got something going, kids. We got something going on in here. She's a delight. The Flobo, exactly. Flobo's here before, of course. Okay, he's like, that's the light. Like, that's the lights. Okay, kids. So yes. So that's why I'm venturing. So I've been doing this for all these years, whatever. So now I've been looking at different ventures, different things to do. I have these Zoom meetings I'm doing that are really fun. We have another one on the 17th, one on October 8th. If you want to see James in drag, dressed as his mother, you will come October 30th. That's what you're going to do. And if you're in this chat room, they're only $15 to sign up for any or all of them each. And I have 3 ways you can do: PayPal, CashAPP, or Zelle. I put it all in there. I can always tell you what it is. I signed up 2 folks this morning to get your place. I would say sign up early, get your place in there now when you can. And then you have it done, it's out the way. And then I send the Zoom link the night before. And I give away prizes. We have fun. People come through that you may know. We had a good, the first one was so much fun. We actually lasted 2 hours. Matt came through for a minute. He was in there for a minute. I tell you, like, the 30th is the one, folks. The 30th is the one. And so Lorraine Lover's been doing lots of drag in LA now. She's really getting attention. I'm so happy for her that she's getting attention. I'm so happy for her. Because she wanted to do it again in LA. There's some catty bitches, and it's hard to get through in LA. But me, I'm my mother's twin. As many of you guys know, if you've seen our pictures, I'm my mother's twin. And so I thought, I'm gonna go full Bonita, shave off the goatee, put on the makeup. I found a wig, matches her braided hair. I'm gonna go get a blouse of hers, and the whole thing we're gonna do. So that's October 30th. So if you want to see James in drag, so you need to come to that one for sure. But I have 2 other events. There's still more room, and the one on the 17th is Saturday. There's still room on the 8th. Come in, we have a good time. It's all safe. No cameras are on in terms of, I'm not filming it. It's just us in there. You leave your camera off if you want to and talk, which some did, but it's a safe space. I'm tired of all the toxicity that's out there online. I was like, this is a way to make sure it's, oh yeah, DC Sub Sanctuary, who's in several of my audio dramas that are coming out this fall, has his own channel too. He's not on here right now. We decided because Tony looks like his mom too. I'm an identical twin to my mother. That's what's so funny. We all decided, no, my mother and I, because we're both tall, we're the same height, have the gap in our teeth, everything's the same. Where his mother's short. I love his mom. I met her, I love her. But my mother and I are directly like twins in every way. It's kind of crazy. Take care, Ryan Jr. Sunday's the 30th. So that one, the fans told me, I did a poll online, and the fans said they wanted it on Sunday before Halloween. So it'll be at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. And folks are already signed up. So I say sign up. I do look just like her. No, I mean, it's ridiculous. We walk down the street, we go to the store, people stare at us. They come around like, oh my God. And when my face was shaved, it was worse. And so it was like, they just thought, well, I mean, worse in a good way. But yes, Tony's mom, they look very much like too, very much. But I very much, it's like my mother had a stamp and took her face and went, here you go. I always say, I see my future. It's right in front of me. And it's female, apparently. I think Sunday will be good. Everybody, no, the fans told me. I follow the fans. They said Sunday's the best day. They said Sunday's the best day. So I said, okay, I'm doing it. Sunday's it. So I'm like, that's, we'll do it on Sunday. So I'll do the soap block that Sunday morning. I'm gonna dress up for that too, but something totally different. And then a few hours off, then I'll have my event. And it'll be a good time. I've already bought some stuff. I have a Halloween tree. So somebody said I should put fairy lights on it. I know I'm gonna hang on. I don't know what I'm on here yet. I got it for $2 at 99-cent store. I mean, I just buy things little by little. And so I haven't decided yet. I'm kind of getting things here and there. I bought some capes. I have some wigs, all kind of stuff. I got all kind. I know, Sheree, you're in here just like talking. You say you're just gonna listen. Now you talking. That's what happens on JLJ Media. That's what we do. You start talking. You're listening, but then you want to jump in. Yes. So I'm promoting. So sign up. Well, these are fairy lights. Let me find out early. These are fairy lights. I'm like, what are fairy lights? But I have some in this Jingle All the Way thing I have for Christmas. Yeah, you guys have your thing on the 8th also. I know you have your thing on the 8th. Yeah, your virtual event. Yeah, save time for the 30th. I mean, you're gonna want to see it. So you know who's liking my stories a lot and responding is Carson Boatman. He's been liking a lot of my stories and commenting. I'm like, oh, are we becoming friends? I don't know that. I'm like, okay. But his wife is an ex-AfterBuzzer also. Bye, Albert. Bye. Thanks for stopping through. So my girl Marissa, who's my co-host for When Calls to Heart, is friends with them. She's like, well, I know Carson, of course, and I know Julia and all them. So she's an ex-AfterBuzzer. I don't think I knew her at AfterBuzz. AfterBuzz was big. There were so many hosts running around there, and I was too busy being James Lott Jr. So I talked to everybody. I talked to people, but not to everybody. So I mean, I met Flo towards the end of AfterBuzz, at the end of my time at AfterBuzz. And he knows me. I was a whirlwind all the time when I was there. I come in with bags and boxes, and I was always like, yes, I know George is coming. George got it. You got it. Today's gonna be good. I have some good gifts to give away too. I have some really good stuff. Yeah, Carson seems really nice. He seems really nice. So we're becoming friends. Great. I love that. Love becoming friends with the celebs on their shows. But yes, we're gonna have a good time and have fun. And I'm gonna start promoting. So I'm gonna start promoting all my shows. Flo actually is a creator of a couple of shows, a writer on some of the shows, and a star of some of my shows. So I'll be promoting those. I take each show. I have 16 of them. I'm gonna take each show and make a separate thing for them. And I'm going to. This is what the fans asked me to do. So we're gonna say, what it is. Who's producing it? writing it, and then get out there. I'm gonna start promoting my books more, my music more. I mean, I promote, but I'm gonna find different ways to promote. And I've been posting a lot more of my work online. People are like, "Oh my God, you're doing it!" So I'm like, "Yes, we're going to do more, not MOORE like Tony, but more, like a lot, LOTT." We're doing. We got to eyes only. Hello, eyes only. For your eyes only. That's all I know. Miss Sheena Easton, everybody. Thank you. But yes, we're gonna promote. So the Soap Block will be back later in the month, October 2nd. We'll be back. We'll be back in full swing. We're still working some stuff out, exactly how we're going to do this. But the first shows will be the regular time periods, the regular shows. They may not be every week, they may be every other week. Do the hustle, do the hustle, I can actually do the hustle. I was a hustle champion back in the 70s, my school. Well, thank you. It's very nice of you, Cherie. It says you are very talented. Surely it takes dash of confidence and dash of humble pie to get where you are. These are people you promote. I don't know, you guys. I mean, I think we're crazy. I think Flo and I are crazy people. We do this. We want to be out in the front. I think I'm a little crazy. No, I've always been a person who's been in the community and always speaking out on things. But this is different than when I was in San Francisco. I was more of an activist. Here, I'm actually entertaining. And a show's a good song to you, George. And I'm trying to mix it together somehow. My activism with my entertainment. I don't think I'm better than anybody else. My shit is not perfect. I don't have a lot of bells and whistles. I'm a mass producer. That's what I've settled into. There are folks who put out one thing a month, or one thing a year, or one thing a week. James Lott Jr. puts out 50. That's what I do. I'm a mass producer. I go by my whims. I do whatever I feel. I cry on TV. I laugh on TV. I just do it all. I have a video on TikTok where I'm crying about trying to kill myself. I mean, all kind of stuff. I give you everything, and let you guys decide. And then people, and I let's see where they fall. And some folks love it, some folks don't, and I just move. I'm too busy on the next thing. So that's probably why people keep saying you're so humble. I'm like, because I don't think I think highly of myself, yeah, but I don't think. I mean, it's tomorrow. People can say, "Never mind, James," and totally turn away. They could. Everybody can all of a sudden collectively go, "We're done with James Lott Jr. Thanks. We want somebody else, somebody shinier and younger and better looking." It's totally gonna happen. So that's why I'm taking every moment as it comes in. Take every moment as it comes in, and I just take it in. And I promote the folks that are in my circle. You know, so you'll see on my descriptions and stuff here, I have my buymeacoffee.com, James Lott Jr. I have my patreon.com, James Jr. And I'm posting a lot of stuff I found from years ago on my Patreon. Woo! And you see, I'm now a Patreon of yours now again, so you see that. I have my JLJ.threadless.com. They're going to give you up. They're going to let you down. They're going to run around and desert you. That's your song to me, Matt. Thank you. I'm doing the private Zoom events, which could grow into other stuff. This is kind of like a little litmus test to see where they go. And I'm actually listening to you guys in the chats. Kind of tell me what you want. I have more audio dramas, more books. I'm almost done with my second organizing book. That'll be coming out hopefully by Christmas. That's my goal. I've written a Christmas song for my artists. I'm out there doing everything. I'm just like, get it going. Get it going, folks. I'm blanketing everything. I'm just doing it all. I'm doing it all. And I love it. This is my full-time job. Also, I'm life coach, organizer. This whole thing is my full-time job. I don't have another job. I'm not working at somewhere elsewhere. This is it. And I'm very, 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 very fortunate that I'm in a position to be able to do this. It took me 50-something years to get here. I'll tell you, 5 years ago, I thought my life was over. But 53 years I've gotten here, that I'm able to do this. Flobo is on Patreon, also patreon.com/FloboVoice. Join him. So he's also on buymeacoffee.com/FloboVoice, and also flobito.threadless.com. He has his stuff over there too. Check it. I have one of his t-shirts. Tank tops I wear all the time. It's very comfortable. But yes, I'm very fortunate that my mortgage is low enough that I don't have any credit card bills or credit cards. There are certain things I don't have a car. There are things I got rid of that I don't have that actually are serving me well right now, because life can change in a snap. And right now I'm able to roll the punches. I'm good. I have a little money in the bank, and I'm doing okay. So it's like, but I need to continue this, and that's why I'm doing this full time, and that's why you'll hear me from now on pushing pushing my wares, like buy merch, join a thing, send a thing to me. You'll be hearing me do that more and more now, because I'm just like, everybody else does it. I watch other people do it, and I see folks who just like, yes, if you could donate some rain. That piece of rain did okay for my garden. It did okay, but we need follow-up. We need follow-up rain. That's what we need. We need follow-up rain. But today's weather, and Flobo, you can probably attest to this. Also, you live not far from me. Not that bad today. Today, right now, is totally manageable. And right now, I went outside. There's a breeze going. It is totally manageable. I'm okay right now. But yes, we need like a week's worth of rain. Just rain every day for a week. Just like go down and just like and pour. Get into the roots. My father would say, get into the roots and soak in there. Because I've been using like leftover water from like my bathtub, from my washing dishes. I'm trying to recycle the water I have. I have a lot of cases of water. So I use some of my bottled water to water my indoor plants, because they were drying out too. I didn't realize that they were drying out. Like this plant here is drying out. It's dry right now, kind of. But the heat inside the house was drying him up faster. I wasn't realizing that. But he's doing fine. He's hanging in there. There's one spot. There's one piece. He's dead. Well, the rest of it's good. So I'm like, I'd be mindful of that. I didn't realize that was happening. I was like, oh my God, they're like, my stuff, everything's dried up. And it kind of lost a couple of smaller plants inside. We had to say goodbye. But yes. Northern LA 7 feet. No, I wanted to slide. I don't live I live in Southern LA, so bye Northern LA. See you guys later. I live down here. I lived over there. So it can go. Oh my God, I'm getting hungry all of a sudden. Well, it's 4:43. I guess it is time for me. I guess it's time for me to eat. Well, you guys, I'm going to get off. I think I've been off for an hour. Have I been off for an hour? Oh, wow, I think I have. Mark J. Fury just sent me something. I've been off for 47 minutes. Okay. I'm going to leave now. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming on and joining me. This mostly male chat room. A few females. Cherie was in here. Nikisha was in here. But it was mostly a male chat room. I've never really had it before. It's so bizarre. So thank you guys for being in here. You ladies held your own. You don't have to worry about that at all. I'm going to go off. Extra Connections on Facebook, Extra Connections Show. The regular show is everywhere. I talk to all kinds of people. Flo is on many of my shows on Extra Connections. But I think I'm gonna get something to eat. I think I'm hungry all of a sudden. Yes, I think I'm going to, Cherie. I think I'm gonna get something. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I'm not cooking because it's too hot in my house. But I have some leftover stuff from various things. It'll be like a leftover stew or something. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. So let me do that. But everybody, I love you guys. Thank you so much, Matt. I love you. Everybody, I love you guys. And I will talk to you probably tomorrow morning. I'll be back on for JLJ this morning.